Fast youngsters living on the go-go.
So number one, the good part about gang culture, if you could even say that without being attacked, is that the world said we was wrong, but the set embraced you for who you was. You know what I mean? And that's the allure of gangbanging in the gang, is that you might have been broke, your mama might have been on drugs, you might have not had, the material success, but the gang don't judge you on that. The gang judge you on your heart. You know what I'm saying? If you got heart, we gonna embrace you and we love you. And that's the only requirement. And so a lot of young people, that's all they had to offer. You know what I mean? They didn't have none of the qualities that made the world value you. You know what I mean? But the gang was pure in the sense that we was strictly off the heart. That's it. And it's considered violence because we gonna make you fight to show your heart. But if you show your heart, we gonna embrace you and you gonna rise in the hierarchy, and you gonna be somebody. For better or for worse, that's the allure to a young kid. On the flip side, my generation grew up when technology became ubiquitous. I was in LA before it was cameras all over the place. I was in LA before they had cell phones that connected to all the towers. You know what I mean? And then things started happening. But the culture we was taught the game by older dudes that they gang bang when it wasn't cameras everywhere and it wasn't no technology. So they gave us a message in a book of rules that they was able to live by, but they didn't have technology working against them. So they misled us unintentionally, because when we start doing what all they did to become reputable gang members, ain't no way you gonna get away with it, bro. Ain't no way. Your phone is connected to the tower. And your big homie couldn't tell you nothing about that because there wasn't no cell phones when they was out here going on missions. So when you didn't get caught with the gun and you made it back to the hood, but the police put up on you the next day and got your cell phone out your pocket, and you went to jail for life because that's the phone that was in the area of the murder when it took place. That's how you got caught. That's how you went down. And who's gonna give you that game? You had to learn from experience. So what happened was our generation started looking at the message we was getting like, wait a minute, bro. I know y'all intentions was good, but that don't work. The technology gonna whoop us. And that's what happened. We was victims of the whole, it ended street crime in LA, for real, and it's ending it. So I was one of the people, I told my homies, we gotta embrace technology in a different way, because they're using it against us. I seen that. I remember we was at the Arco gas station on Crenshaw and Slauson, and some happened. I had one of my homies from Bonnie Hunters was with me, and I was gonna pull into the gas station, and I seen about 35 of my homies out there, and I kept it pushing, because I didn't want to disrespect the night by bringing the blood into the hood with all. Wasn't nothing gonna happen to him. I just didn't feel like that energy.
Tension.
I didn't feel like, having to press no line or making my homies feel like I was disrespecting the hood, whatever. So I just kept it pushing, honked the horn, kept it pushing. So a shooting took place that night. A big fight took place. And a week later, I remember my grandma telling me, was you at the gas station that night? No, I wasn't at the gas station. All right, I was at the block club. The police said they got everything on tape. Oh yeah, damn. A week later, the whole hood got raided, and 15, 16 people ended up getting real time. 55 years with an L behind that. And that was my eye opener. I'm like, they got it, it's over. They won. The technology ended this, because that was regular gangbanging. That would happen every night. It was a shoot out the gas station, out of it, not at it. Sometimes at it too, but every night. And I just said that to say, the second thing, we got trained from a generation that didn't have the same elements working against them. Even the laws was different. They got a thing called a gang enhancement. Meaning, let's say, bro, you a gang member. I don't gang bang. You in Rosenberg, see me, bow. Y'all jump me. Regular gang, y'all fight me. Y'all break my nose. All right, that's a fight. Now the fight hold maybe 16 months to 3 years max, depending on y'all criminal history. But you got the hood tattooed on you. He don't. He gonna get his 3 years. You got Rolling 60s tattooed on your body. Now when you go to court, they gonna say, all right, you're giving you 3 years for the actual crime, but your gang enhancement holds 30. Because now they saying you done this for the benefit of a hood that has a history of murder, killing, bank robbery. So you doing this to benefit this hood. So now your crime gonna get you 3. Your gang enhancement, just cause your tattoo, gonna get you 30. He got 3 years, you got 33 years. That's how they start whooping people. It's called a gang enhancement. And it's unbelievable. A carjacking can get you life if you from a gang. The gang enhancement on carjacking is life. If you take somebody's car, and a lot of people fell victim to that in our generation. That was a new law. So that's the second part of the answer. And the third part, I kind of lost track of where we was going. But it was a long subject. I'll come back to it when I think about it. But it's tricky. But at the end of the day, this generation calls for a different protocol.